All right, here we go. One day from the election. Now, I'm going to give you macro numbers here because we're now at a point where state-by-state breakdowns get a little dicier. They're a little bit all across the map, and we had the announcement from the FBI saying, oops, yeah, over the weekend, we looked through the 650,000 emails, and turns out there's nothing in them. There's probably not going to be polling that is done in enough time to tell you the effect of that news. So it's complicated. But I can give you a macro sense here as we head into the election. Number one, I'm going to give you HuffPost polling. Last I looked, they were at 98.4% chance for Hillary Clinton to win. Now, I find that preposterous, absolutely ridiculous. So let me explain. Everybody does an aggregate of the polls in a slightly different way. And over the weekend, Huffington Post and Nate Silver, a big fight back and forth on who's right and how to do the polls. There's the skewing of the polls, there's the unskewing of the polls. I don't want to bore you with all the details, but the folks that just look at the polls and say, oh, no, based on, our calculations and likely voters and our reading of what we consider reputable polls, they come up with different numbers. HuffPost has got it at 98.4. I think that's ridiculous. 538, Nate Silver's site have it at? Well, okay, now here's where it's a little different. The 98% for Huffington Post is her chance of winning the election based on the Electoral College, because that's, of course, how we do it here in America. Nate first is going to look at how much of a lead she has nationwide. Now, this is just a popular vote. That's not how we decide elections in America, which is insane, by the way. But to give you a sense of whether she's up or not. Now, as he explains, this is very rough. Roughly, she has about a 2.5-point lead. That's my summary of Nate Silver's summary at 538. He has a slightly broader range between 2 to 3%, but I think that is exactly right. That is my reading of the polls, the skewed ones, the unskewed ones, and all the ones in between, right? Now, she can win the popular vote and still lose the Electoral College. When it comes to the Electoral College, Nate Silver's read of it is that Clinton's chances are about 65% and Trump's chances are 35%. Now, if you're a gambler, those numbers are concerning. If you got a 98% chance of winning a bet, even if you're cursed and you're the Cubs and, everything goes against you, you're probably still going to win that bet. Okay, if you've got a 35% chance of losing a bet, I got to tell you, you'll lose it a lot of times. Okay, now that's the most obvious, ridiculous thing to say. Of course, right? It's 65-35. But I say it's a better because if you haven't done a lot of gambling and you haven't, a lot of folks look at it and go, yeah, I got it. One of them is going to win, the other one isn't going to win. So if somebody's got a 51% chance or a 65, that sounds high. If they got a 65% chance of winning, that means they're going to win. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It means 35% of the time, the other guy wins. And that happens. It happens a lot. It happens 35% of the time. So I know for some of you that's super simple. For some of you, you're still thinking, yeah, but one of them is going to win. The one with the higher chances is the one going to win. No! That's not how it always goes. So, by the way, the polls have a margin of error. So even her national lead is within a margin of error. Now, that's an aggregate of all the polls, so it is less likely to have error. But when you look at the polls state by state, well, they are more likely to have error. And everybody does the polls in a different way. Some are reliable, some are unreliable. And what Nate is doing is he's weighing the polls among other factors that he's considering. Having read his entire analysis, and I don't know if you remember, but during the primaries, I was very tough on Nate Silver. I thought that he way underplayed Donald Trump. Turns out I was a little right about that. And he, in fact, he apologized to his audience for doing so. I thought he, underestimated Bernie Sanders in open primary states like Michigan. Okay. Now, on the other hand, he got close primary states like New York exactly right. So now I agree with him completely. I don't agree with him in this case 65% of the time. I agree with him about 100% in his analysis. So that means hold on for dear life. She still has a good chance of winning. And if you're a bettor, by the way, you don't want to be on the side that's got 35%. You'd rather be on the side with 65%. So she's still likely to win, but it really, really could go the other way. So when you look at an electoral map and some folks, I call them the establishment, but really people that work in Washington and New York are in that bubble, whether they're politicians, Democratic Party, or reporters, they don't, the reason I say bubble in this case is because they really don't almost know anyone in the middle class or among the poor. They'll be super mad at me saying that you don't know that. Of course I do. Really? You go drinking with folks from the middle class all the time? And no, if you make $250,000, I got news for you in New York, you're not middle class. You're not. I know you think you're middle class because you know a bunch of dudes that make $10 million a year, but you're not middle class, okay? So in those circles, they think, I don't know anybody who's for Trump. Of course, 98.4%. Now, they're not making up the polls at HuffPost, right? And it's an organization that I respect. But when you look at it with a certain lens, you sometimes think, oh, I'll do the math this way, not even knowing that unconscious bias. So when they do their math, you've got an electoral college that has Hillary Clinton winning in a landslide. My map does not show landslide. I've got it exactly where I had it 3 weeks ago, which is razor-thin margin. I have Hillary Clinton winning in a razor-thin margin, but it could go the other way in 35% of the instances. Oh, boy.